Hello, this is Lisa Shea, and these instructions are for making an origami tortoise or turtle. You can see various examples of the tortoise here. You can use all sorts of different kinds of origami paper. I like to use the ones that have little hexagonal spots because to me these seem to be tortoise-like material, but you can make them with floral paper or any other kind of paper you want, or just regular paper cut into a square shape. So let me set up my tortoises and we will get started. You start with a regular square of paper and you fold this paper in half diagonally. You want to make sure all of these creases are sharp, and you'll probably have to put the tortoise under a book or something to flatten it out so that it stays in the tortoise shape, so its little feet don't puff out afterwards. So make sure you give these things nice sharp creases. Now we're going to take this point and move it over to the opposite point. So we're folding it in half in a triangle shape, and again give it nice sharp creases. Now what we're going to do is open it up. We're going to take one of the side points and we're going to fold it up to the center point. So you see here, you just swing it around and then make the points line up and then flatten out the side line. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take the other point and bring it up to the center point. A tortoise is a symbol of stability and strength, dedication in many cultures. I'm sure you've heard of the fable of the tortoise and the hare, how the tortoise wins the race. So here's what we look like so far. We've formed a square shape. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the 2 points and fold it up to the opposite side. So bring it up so that you get the tip to match, and then give a nice crease to the fold line. Tortoises are symmetrical, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take the tip and move it up to the point. Those are my parakeets in the background, adding to the soundtrack. Alright, so here we go with the current location so that you can make sure you're following along properly. And what we're going to do is take one of these top points and we're going to fold it out at a 90-degree angle. So you're going to fold around that center point and fold it so that the top edge goes at a 90-degree angle and is parallel to that bottom fold there. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This doesn't have to be exact because these are just where the feet are. The feet can be a little off if you want them to be a little pointed forward or whatever, but in general you're aiming for that to be at a 90-degree angle. Now we do have to use scissors here. I'm going to use my fingers. If you're going to be a non-scissor fanatic, you can use your fingers. Some people think that it's unfair to alter the paper in any way, but in traditional Japanese origami they often did paper alterations. So this is a fully traditional shape. This is the way they made it, and it is quite fine to put splits in your paper. So now we're going to do the same thing with this bottom piece that we've got. We're going to fold it out at a 90-degree angle to make the other foot, and then the same thing for the fourth foot. Fold it over at a 90-degree angle so that our tortoise now has 4 feet. So now we've got the back of the tortoise here, and you can see how its little feet are forming, just like this completed tortoise. It's got the 4 different feet. And again, this is where putting it under a book afterwards is going to help to keep it nice and flat. You can see that it puffs out a little bit. But now we need to bring the sides in and get the head fixed. So the first step will be turning it back over so the tortoise is on its back. We're going to fold in the edge to the center, and this will give the tortoise the flat sides. You don't need to fold it all the way to the center, you just fold it mostly to the center. And again, it doesn't matter exactly because this is up to your personal preference how wide or thin you want your tortoise to be. So we'll fold the other side into the center. And again, you can see it's fluffing up a little bit until we get it completely squished down. But we are making progress on our tortoise shape. The only thing that's left is its head. So we're going to fold the head over, just like we folded the two sides over, so it's completely underneath. So you can see where it is now. And now we're going to fold the tip of it back over again, so it's pointing forward. And that'll give it a little head poking out from underneath the shell. So there we've got the tortoise head, we've got the sides, and you have a completed tortoise. Thank you very, very much for watching my videos. You can visit lisashea.com for more information about origami and the history of origami and ideas about different kinds of origami paper. You can feel free to write me if you have any questions about folding any of these shapes, and I hope you have a wonderful day.